get to work. What else can I say but simply get to work? Yesterday marked day 375. So I'm referring to my fitness journey of running a minimum of a mile a day. I'm not referring to any of the exercise, but that has been my constant. That has been my atomic habit on my fitness journey. And I'm now down about 54 pounds, right? But if you were to ask how I did it for real, simply get to work. I remember in the past through my fitness journey, somebody may come up and ask, and as soon as I started to explain what I did, they almost looked disappointed. They thought that I had like a magic wand or something. I would start to tell them what I did, and they'll be like, I don't got time for that or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, regardless, time is gonna pass, and then I almost thought that, hey, like you all came up to me. So I'm just sharing what I did because you see the results. And I say that all to say I'm not an expert. Now I'm confident in my abilities, let me be clear, but I'm not an expert or in certain areas in terms of fitness or whatever. And I could easily look at my height. I'm 5'6" and 3/4. You know what I mean? I could look at my metabolism or genetics and all this other stuff to give myself excuses to stay where I was. But at the end of the day, I had to get to work. And not only did I get to work, what was beautiful for me getting to work is there's a few people I saw that were inspired, and I see them getting to work as well. And in order for us to get the job done, do not be afraid to get help, to get counseling, to get just some just assistance from anyone else. But at the end of the day, it's time to get to work. And also, don't always feel like you have to go to the top dog. There's stuff that I know that you don't know, and there's stuff that you know that I don't know. So sometimes instead of always looking up, we gotta sometimes look horizontal, and together we can elevate. But once again, whatever it is that we wanna do, we just have to get to work. There's no easy way out. Whatever it is, whatever challenge that you're encountering right now. I'm thinking about some challenges I encountered this year in 2022. I almost want to say the year 2020 was better than my 2022 with the challenges that we faced as a family. However, I'm still here. We're still here. Why are we still here? Because regardless of what we face, it would have been beautiful if the Coast Guard pulled up or whatever, like the cavalry rode in, but they didn't. We just had to get to work. But remember, I'm a teacher, not a speaker, right? Scientifically, in order for work to occur, an object has to move in the direction of the force that's being applied to it. So what is a force? Real quick, it's simply a push or a pull. Now let me make some sense out of this, right? Once again, in order for work to occur scientifically, an object has to move in the direction of the force being applied to it. Meaning, in order for you to get to work, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whatever force you're doing, whatever energy you're putting into it, it has to align with the direction as in terms of where you want to go. What happens is sometimes we get into work, but the work doesn't align with the mission. It doesn't align with where we're trying to go, the goals we're trying to accomplish. For example, I have this right here, boom. I had this, I got this from Delos Trees, AKA Dollar Tree, right? Back when it was still $1. Now, when I lift this up, right? It's moving which direction? Up. The force that I'm using, I'm lifting up. Scientifically, work is taking place. I'm lifting up, it's moving up. That's showing alignment. But let's say if I'm going like this, right? I'm holding it what? I'm holding it up, but it's moving in that direction. Show you again, right? I'm holding it up. If I let it go, it's gonna drop, right? I'm holding it up. So the force I'm applying is that way. I'm holding it up, but I'm moving in that direction. So what happens is sometimes we're like that in life. We're applying force in one direction, but we're really trying to go in that direction, and they're not lining up. In order for work to occur, the efforts that we put forward, whatever we're trying to accomplish, it has to move in the same direction It has to move in the same direction. I'm lifting up. It's moving up. That's how we get that's how we get our dreams. That's how we legit accomplish our dreams. Okay, so there's just some things, I'll just end with this. There are some things, just a reminder, that we want to accomplish. I want you to take a moment and look at it and think like, hey, I don't want to just be busy. I don't want to just be putting forth effort. I want to be moving towards my goal. So the things that I'm doing, is it keeping me busy? Is it keeping me moving? And I'm thinking I'm working, I'm getting, beat up. I could push on a wall all day. If that wall doesn't move, I'm just cramping up, I'm just sweating, I'm just putting forth effort. I'm not saying that when we meet opposition or obstacle to give up. I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying that if we want to really accomplish work, if we want to get those results, if you want to have that rise and grind, if you want to drop those 50 pounds in what area of your life or gain 50 pounds in what area of your life, make sure that the force that you're putting out there aligns with the direction of where you are trying to go. Y'all have an amazing day. Remember, I'm a teacher, not a speaker.